Something that Nicola and I often see when we're planning with farming clients is you have an older generation who have farmed for many years and want to continue farming until the end of their days, effectively. And then they've got a younger generation coming through who are perhaps taking on more of the bulk of the work at this stage. And they want to think about that succession planning, transfer of assets through to that younger generation, while still having some involvement with the farm. Now, obviously, one of the traps that they can fall into there is the gifts with reservation rules, where they give something away but continue to benefit from it. So, how could people potentially look at that from a legal planning perspective in order to mitigate that risk?
In terms of that scenario, it's something that we too see
Yeah.
quite commonly in terms of people wanting to farm until, as you say, the end of their days, but then you have the younger generation coming through. Our advice piece to those farmers is to start your succession planning now. Have an open conversation with your family and family members who want to be part of the farm. Sit down, discuss your vision for the future with the farm, and make sure then that you have the appropriate partnership agreement drafted and set into place, which has everybody's expectations aligned. And then also, you would need to link that closely with advice from your accountant to make sure that each generation is making the most of tax reliefs and any benefits that could also apply when they are looking at that succession planning piece.
So it is possible for someone to stay on the farm and stay involved with the farm and pass the farming assets down to a younger generation. It just requires a little bit more forward planning.
It does, and planning is key basically, because by its very nature, a farm business is quite complicated. You've got various differing interests. You may have businesses or parcels of land in different individuals' names. So it's important to get to grips with actually what the farming partnership may own, what they own as individuals, and make sure everybody's expectations are aligned, and then ensure that your partnership agreement is drafted to reflect that.